The dental world is known to have many occupational hazards, with one of them being loud noise exposure. Wouldn't you agree, V? V?
I'm sorry, I forgot to take out my ear protection.
That's interesting. Why are you wearing ear protection?
Well, it can be quite loud at times at the dental office, and I can't tolerate how loud it gets. I often get headaches and ringing in my ears.
That's a perfect example of how loud noise exposure can have adverse health effects on the clinician. Hi, I'm Kitsali.
Hi, I'm Vianne, and we're presenting the effects of noise pollution on hearing amongst dental hygienists.
So now, hear this. According to the World Health Organization, occupational noise exposure accounts for approximately 16% of all disabling hearing losses.
Noise-induced hearing loss can occur with exposure to loud noise that damage the nerve endings in the inner ear and can result in permanent hearing loss. The National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, recommends noise exposure be limited to 85 decibels over an average of 8 hours to prevent noise-induced hearing loss. The CDC compares 85 decibels to be equivalent to a gas-powered lawnmower and leaf blower. We were curious to know how many decibels high-frequency instruments generate, so we gathered peer-reviewed studies that measured the number of decibels produced by the suction, air rotor, and ultrasonic scaler.
In an experimental study, the noise levels produced by these three dental equipment were measured over a period of 3 days in a pediatric dental office. Results showed that the maximum noise level produced by the high suction was 75 decibels, the ultrasonic scaler was at 87 decibels, and the air rotor was at 90 decibels. Another study found that the ultrasonic scaler emits sound levels between 70 to 120 decibels. These sound levels could range between a running dishwasher to loud emergency sirens. Clearly, these two studies suggest that noise levels produced by the suction, air rotor, and ultrasonic scaler can exceed the recommended noise limits.
Most hygienists work in a noisy environment and typically use the ultrasonic scaler with high suction. Research shows that prolonged noise exposure can cause mild ear pain, ringing in the ears, tinnitus, headache, and fatigue. In a study, 60 dental clinicians were evaluated with hearing tests before and immediately after using the ultrasonic scaler for an hour. Results showed that there was a 65 to 66% reduction in hearing capacity immediately after using the ultrasonic scaler, with a greater reduction in one ear than the other. These effects can ultimately result in permanent hearing loss. However, noise-induced hearing loss is preventable.
In a literature review on hearing loss in adults, researchers concluded that protective strategies in noisy work environments can minimize adverse health effects of loud occupational noise and prevent permanent hearing loss. The methods suggested include raising awareness on the harmful effects of loud noise exposure, reducing exposure time, regular maintenance of dental equipment, annual ear exams, and personal protection such as earplugs or noise reduction devices. In addition to this, there are many phone applications that measure noise levels that would allow the clinician to monitor the sound level in the environment.
To better understand how these findings affect dental clinicians, we surveyed over 1,000 dental professionals, the majority being dental hygienists. From our research, we found that 85% of dental hygienists work in a noisy environment for 8 hours a day, with 73% stating that they believe the noise produced in a dental setting has contributed to a reduction in their hearing. More specifically, 41% of hygienists experience ringing in the ears or a reduction in hearing immediately after using the ultrasonic scaler. 44% said they had a greater reduction in hearing in one ear than the other. And lastly, 72% stated that they do not wear hearing protection when using the ultrasonic scaler.
Most of these clinicians are aware of the effects of high-frequency instruments on hearing. So with these findings, why aren't clinicians getting annual hearing exams or using ear protection? Well, this may be due to the fact that noise-induced hearing loss may go undetected for many years. It is estimated that individuals lose about 28% of their hearing before becoming aware of the problem. This could be a great opportunity for dental employers to implement a hearing conservation program.
Through this program, clinicians will learn about ways to preserve and protect their hearing, such as wearing ear protection and getting annual hearing exams to safeguard themselves. Our survey showed that 96% of clinicians agreed that there needs to be more training on hearing protection. It would be beneficial for employers to provide occupational noise exposure training. However, we cannot solely depend on employers to implement preventive strategies for noise-induced hearing loss. As hygienists, it is our responsibility to bring awareness to this issue and advocate for our health.
Noise-induced hearing loss is a topic of concern amongst dental hygienists due to the loud noises produced in the dental setting. With the increased usage of ultrasonic scalers, along with the air scrubber and extraoral suction, future research should investigate how these devices may exacerbate the problem. Implementation of preventive strategies and protective equipment, such as ear protection, is necessary to reduce the adverse health effects of hearing and other non-auditory effects associated with noise-induced hearing loss.
Now that I hear.
Thank you for listening.
And thank you for your time.